I
Here is
found your
shit.
buried things.
Then you should be carrying about 100 gold coins, a golden chalice, a silver dish, and an amulet, and they're all mine. Give them here.
Sure, here you go.
Here's your stuff. A bag with 100 gold coins,
Nice.
a golden chalice, a silver dish, and an amulet.
Very good. You're lucky that you weren't dumb enough to simply take the stuff and run. Here's your share of the booty.
Miserable 30 gold pieces. At least something. I was sure he won't give me anything. Well, thanks for that. 30 gold pieces. Still something. It's smart enough to get 300 experience, and I don't need that shit. It's pure garbage, doesn't worth that much anyway. Well, the 100 gold pieces of course is good stuff. Yeah, he gave him the... He gave that to him. Gave him one of them. Gold chalice. Amulet of shielding. Whatever. Didn't you said you're going to find Dexter and you just stand there and eat? Fool. What about you, pretty maiden?
Hey! What's new?
The troops from the city don't take away our livestock and harvest anymore. We're no longer playing that game. We're able to defend ourselves now.
Is that so?
What can you tell me about this area?
There are 3 farms here. Owners to the east and Sekob's in the north end of the valley. There's a path up to the high plain in the southwest. That's where Bengar's farm is.
Who's in charge here?
If you ask me, it's the mercenaries. Onar pays them, but most of them do whatever they like.
Amazing haircut, damn.
Tell me more about those mercenaries.
They're loitering around the farm all day, beat each other up on occasion, and think it's a hoot.
I see.
Hey, you! What's new?
We've declared our independence. We're not paying taxes to the city anymore. The king hasn't done anything for us. We've had enough.
Tell me more about the area.
The big farm here in the east of the valley is Onar's. Sekob's farm lies to the north, and Bengar's farm is on the high plain to the southwest. You can get there from the valley. There's a big stone stairway that leads there.
Who's in charge here?
The big farm belongs to Onar. The small farms around here too, but he leases them out.
What do you know about the mercenaries?
Onar hired them to defend his farm. Most of them behave like the farm belongs to them. But at any rate, they protect us.
Understood. Now, I'll try to take on Sentenza. We'll see how it goes. Only once though. That guy is a monster.
Where do you think you're going?
How would that be any concern of yours? Looks like I have to teach you the old way.
I wanted to have a look around, that's all.
There's a heap of trouble here for men like you. Are you telling me you just want to look around? Ha! So you're headed for the farm. Why else would you have trudged all the way here, So don't give me any of that bullshit, and let me search you and you can go on your way.
Just keep your fingers to yourself.
Just keep your fingers to yourself.
Or what?
Threatening. Or nothing. Search me, Dad.
Suit yourself.
No!
Search me then.
Now then. Go. A lot of mercenary. I only want...
No, that's not what I wanted. That was the incorrect. No, not now. After I lose to him, that will be the right one.
Where do you think you're going?
How would that be any concern of yours?
Then I'll have to explain it to you carefully.
Come here. Look at the... I'm doing good damage, really.
Don't stop now! Finish him!
Look at the damage I'm doing.
Parry then! Don't slug him now! Parry then!
What?
Finish him! Don't stop now! Shit, don't stop now! Don't stop now! Finish him! Don't stop now!
Come on.
Parry then! That hit the spot.
400 XP. I can't believe I managed to beat the bastard. Wow. Wow. Really? Then I can beat Bulko as well and get this stew. Sweet. Didn't expect that. I was sure I won't be able to beat him.
Don't try that again.
Yeah, I will try it again. He has apples. I will beat him 20 times now over.
All right, you win. What do you want?
I want your voice.
I have come to join you.
Nice for you. Do you understand that the mercenaries are going to vote whether you get to join them or not?
Will you vote for me?
Just because you beat me? No.
And? How are things?
Not many people come this way, but up to now, every one of them has paid my toll. Except you.
Well, it doesn't really affect if he votes for you or not. It doesn't matter. So I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to give him the gold and come back up again and beat him, because I still need to beat him to 5 people to show what his name. Never mind, to show him that I mean business.
What's up?
What do you want?
I want to join you.
Talk to Torloff, he'll show you.
Who's in charge here?
The farm belongs to Onar, if that's what you mean. But Lee is our leader. He used to be a general in the Royal Army, but he's not all that chummy with the king anymore. Remember his name. If you get into trouble here, he's probably the only one who can take care of it. Anyone else will simply have your hide.
Are you guarding the farmers?
We guard not only Onar's farm, but the entire valley here. Onar wants us to come down hard on anyone who causes trouble here, so behave yourself.
We'll see. It's time for the daily beating. Well, he has apples. I can exploit that, of course. If I hit him again, will anyone care? No. Since you're guildless or a mercenary, nobody will care.
What's up?
What do you want?
He's the bastard.
Wait a minute.
Simple to steal his purse. We'll see. You have apples, boy?
All right.
Time for the daily beatings.
Nothing to be had there.
Can't believe I managed to finish him off. Alright, I come back to you as soon as I get the apples. Okay, so I am back. Got my apples, 24. I wanted to leave it all in, just speed it up, play some nice music, but it just took too long, so I don't want you to see through all of that. And now the way it works, you see, he eats.
All right.
I talk to him. See, he draws something else. Talk to him again, he will drive a meat. Meat now. Cheese again, come on. There, now he has the apple. Now I beat him, and he should have it in his inventory. See, the meat, the cheese he took out.
Nothing there.
And in the meanwhile I beat the mercenaries because it was fun and I could do that, they didn't attack me. because they make guiltless. If you're a magician or a militia, they will freaking kill you. Well, knock you out. And they give 400 experience each. That's 800 experience, both
Don't
of them.
try that again.
And they gave dark mushrooms and digger meat, so it was freaking well worth it. But let me save, I tried to go the other way around. What does it mean if I actually pay him? What will happen?
Where do you think you're going?
I wanted to have a look around.
Ha! So don't give me any of that.
Just keep...
Or what? Or nothing. Search me then.
Suit yourself. Search me then.
Now then, let's see what we have here. Ah, gold. It can be very dangerous carrying so much gold around. A lot of mercenaries are real cutthroats, not honest fellows like me. I only want 50 gold pieces from you. That's the toll here. And you only need to pay once. That's fair, isn't it?
I don't think so. Insult man.
Give me back my gold.
Relax. I'll only keep an eye on it for a while.
And?
Not many people come this way, but up to now,
Including you, okay.
I have come to join you.
Nice for you. Do you understand that the mercenary...
Will you vote for me?
Will you vote for me?
But then, why not? 50 gold pieces is a fair price for a vote, don't you think?
Don't you think?
Don't you think?
But then...
Alright. And?
Give me back my gold.
Relax!
You need to talk to Tollaf, after that it will work. How are things?
Not many...
Say, is that a face you have at the front of your head, or is it a butt?
Okay, that's the way you want it.
If you beat him and take the gold from him, and ask will you vote for me, he'll tell me how about giving me 50 gold pieces first. Don't run away. Yeah, we'll leave the gold on him, then we go to Tollaf and see.
You can't rely on that.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
What do you want?
Oh, we need to talk to Lee before.
Oh,
Put me to the...
did Lee send you?
No.
Then what?
I want to...
Oh, he can teach you, nice. Even though you're not a mercenary.
His decision, wasn't it?
I'm not telling you anything new.
What?
There we go, let's go back, na na na.
He really said that.
Did Lee send?
He said...
Fine. First and second.
That's not what I heard.
Same old thing all over it.
Oh. If you.
Is it really true?
No, not now.
How's my reputation among the mercenaries?
Let's see. Sentenza will vote for you. He says you were a very reasonable man. Raul's against you. I think he can't stand you.
Oh, really?
I don't need to say anything about Silvio and Bolko. Those two morons are against everyone. Buster says you're okay.
You didn't know that.
The rest of the mercenaries haven't said anything. Most of them are just... You're far from done, kid. If you want us to accept you, you'll have to do something for it.
That's been known a long
Let's go to Sentenza now and tell him give us the gold. What? After I vote for you, you sucker.
I'm staying out.
Let's see.
All right.
It's the trashing time once again, I like it. That's how I got my apples.
Give me back my gold.
Relax.
Oh, you need to become a mercenary first. Fine, forget it, I'm not gonna do it. Where I saved? Was it this one? It was this one. Or was it this one?
All right.
All right.
Yeah, it's the trashing once again.
Hey, you!
Oh, and those apples, I will do it only once. I only do it once.
What are you doing here?
I'm preparing for battle.
Why?
Lately, the farmers have had more and more problems with field raiders. A few of them even managed to get themselves eaten. Fat Onar didn't exactly find that amusing. None of us got our pay for a week, and it was more or less my fault. Now Lee wants me to wipe out the creature's nest by myself. And the other boys have already made bets on whether I'll survive.
Are you a good fighter?
I'm fair with a sword, but with a bow, I'm very good. Why do you ask?
Where's the nest?
In the middle of the field here, in a big rock.
We could attack that nest together.
You want to help me? Why?
I want to join you.
I want to join you.
Oh, so that's the way it is. You want to prove how good you are. All right. Let's attack the beast together.
Let's attack the nest.
Right now? Or do you need to equip yourself first?
Is that
You could go
mocking?
back to the farm first.
Alright, let's wait a little longer.
There's no time like the present.
Good. Then let's see what you got.
Looks like they're all cleaned.
So, this is where they drag the dead farmers. Disgusting.
Yeah.
The filthy things should all be wiped out now. Let's go back.
What about our deal?
Wait a minute. What about our agreement?
Are you kidding? You didn't do anything for it.
I think your hide could do with another tanning. I don't like having my leg pulled.
Don't make me cry.
I'm shaking. I'm all shaking. How did I miss that attack? What the hell is that? Yeah, don't try that again. Now we have field raiders, let me take on them. Cause if he gets out of the cave, sometimes he gets aggroed on them. And he can steal my experience, can't allow that. One hit, nice, becoming strong by the minute. Ouch. I slept today, yeah? I think I can pray now to Inos. Man, oh man, I'm surprised I was managed to take on Sentenzem. I'm really glad about that too. He's a real monster, not many people can take him. But if you train properly, you can. Not spending skills on bullshit. Which I did. Pickpocketing, sneaking and stuff like that.
Wait a minute.
All right, you're the better fighter. What do you want?
I won't trash you again.
I think your hide could do with another tanning.
What the devil do you want from me now?
I just love to watch you kiss the mud.
Exactly. You bastard. Let me go and pray. to save, just in case he give me mana. I need strength. Mana. Enos, you disappoint me. Come on, man. Or is it I'm done with strength? Is it just mana now? Fine. I think dexterity and strength ended. Just mana now. "72 strength. If I can equip the ring with 3 strength, I'll be able to wield it. I don't want too much because I always wield this weapon. It's like the best until chapter 2. Even after chapter 2. It's time for trashing. What do you want?
Happens sooner or later.
I want to look around the farm. Don't go to the left, there's Silvio. If he see a weakling like you, he may freak out.
What do you want?
I want to have a look around the farm.
Don't go into the building on the left. Silvio's in there. He's not in a good mood right now. If he sees a weakling who doesn't belong on the farm, he might get the idea of venting his bad mood on him.
Same old thing all over again.
I want to join up with Lee.
Lee won't have much to say around here if he keeps on this way.
What do you mean?
He wants us all to sit around here and twiddle our thumbs.
And there's more.
Intimidate a few farmers now and then, and that's it. Silvio always says offense is the best defense, and damn right he is.
Tell me that isn't true.
Who is Silvio?
Our next leader, if you ask me. If you plan on asking him if you can join us, forget it. You look like you're barely good for herding sheep.
Alright.
Methinks I'm gonna punch you in the face.
What?
That's exactly what you need right now.
I've been too nice to you so far, haven't I?
You haven't.
You're special. Go ahead, hit back. Let him have it.
If he trashes me, that's
Finish him!
really shame.
Not bad.
Some excitement. Let me eat apples. Yeah.
Really deserve that. Can't rely on that.
Happens sooner or later.
Tell me that isn't true.
Just wake up.
We'll see about that.
All right, you win. What do you want?
Nothing amazing.
I want to have a look around the farm.
Have fun. What do you want this time?
I'd like to become a mercenary here. Do you mind?
Do whatever you want.
Been there, done that.
Have fun.
Roddy boy. What's going on?
Can't rely on that.
I'll drop my
I'm
weapons.
staying out of it.
That's no secret.
Well, just too bothersome.
You just have to listen.
Child's play. Nice.
Been there, done that.
How are things?
What do you want from me, weenie?
That's no secret.
How's it going?
That's none of your business, weakling.
His decision.
I used to say that.
Can you teach me how to handle two-handed weapons?
Listen, boy. It takes a lot of strength to wield a two-handed weapon. Why don't you slink off to the pasture for a game of ring around the rosy with the sheep?
My god, you just deserve a punch to the face.
He really should have known better.
I want to join the mercenaries.
There's no place for wimps around here.
I used to say that myself.
Teach you some manners, doesn't it?
Had to happen sooner or later.
And that's the truth.
Yeah.
Looks like I'll have to teach you some manners, doesn't it?
Go ahead, give it a try.
You don't have to tell me.
Yeah, look at that reach with his sword.
I could tell you.
Oh my god. Now?
Traded close there.
Not bad.
No idea what you've done.
Oh, nice.
More, believe me. Tell me that isn't true.
Don't you try that again. All right, you win. What do you want?
Over again.
Oh no.
I couldn't care less.
I want to.
Okay, I don't carry grudges.
Had to happen sooner
You
or
can
later.
fight most of.
No, 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 no. That's not how it was supposed to go. We should have bet that I'm strong enough, for fuck's sake. Please don't tell me I saved over. Alright, I didn't.
Same old thing all
Na
over
na na
again.
na, how's it going? Weakling, na na na.
Over again.
There's
Same
no
old thing
place.
all over again.
I am strong enough.
Nonsense. You couldn't even lift a decent sword like mine.
I said I am strong
I
enough.
said I am strong enough.
Oh, you're killing me. Want to risk a little bet?
You can't rely on that.
Sure, I want to use his sword anyway.
I've
Let
got
me.
no time for things like that.
I couldn't care less.
My own opinion about that.
That's not what I said.
That was no big deal.
I want to take his sword and attack him with it.
That was no big deal.
Just so it to make sense the first time, yeah?
I bet I can handle your sword.
Really? How much should I relieve you of? Well, you look like a poor sucker.
Happens
Let's
sooner
make
or
it
later.
30 gold pieces. Do you even have that much?
Of course.
Sure.
Let me see
See,
then.
experience.
Here.
All right, let's see how strong you are.
About this strong.
Looks like you got me there. I never expected that. You really don't look like you have that much strength in you. Well, I guess I just lost 30 gold pieces.
He really
Here
should
you
have known
are.
better.
Now give me back my weapon.
And even more gold on the side, so that's why it's worth it. Here you are, forget it.
I think not.
What was that?
I think I'm going to keep it a little longer.
Just you wait, you
Really should have known
bastard.
better.
Why did you put the sword away?
He thinks
They're smashing
A
each other's.
fight.
Look at that reach, oh my goodness.
Defend yourself!
Nah, he had no chance.
Defend yourself!
Now, I need to loot my weapons fast until he wakes up and takes something from it. No, come on. There we go. Yeah, nice weapon he have there. 30 strength requirement,
No
damage
time for things
40,
like that.
and the reach. It's really
thinks
good
it's as
starting
easy as
two-hander. You can just take the sword and
Don't you try
play
that
with it
again.
and give it back to him later. Sin?
Seeing? No, but seeing. Seeing? I'm seeing.
Wait a minute.
sooner or later.
All right, you win. What do you want?
Want to join you?
And there's more, believe me.
How's it going?
I'm curious to see whether they'll let you join.
Listen.
I want to join the mercenaries.
So what about handing me my sword back
That
first,
isn't
eh?
true.
Can you teach me how to handle two-handed weapons?
I'm not a bad fighter, but that doesn't... Still, I think I can show you the basic. That is, if you give me back my sword.
Fine, fine. Here is your sword back.
Here's your sword back.
Staying out.
High time, too.
Plus experience. Was worth it.
Been there, done that.
I want to join the mercenaries.
Okay, I don't carry grudges. You can fight, and that's what counts. Most of the lads here think nothing of a little brawl amongst friends. You'll get used to
Staying
that.
out of it.
As far as I'm concerned, you're in.
Good.
He really should have.
Can you teach me how to handle two-handed weapons?
I'm not a bad fighter, but that doesn't mean I'm a good teacher. Still, I
Decision, wasn't it?
I want to improve my two-handed fighting skills.
1 skill point, yeah. We're going places.
Couldn't get away with that.
I'm curious.
Yeah, alright. Already heard that. No music, man.
The things I could tell you.
I'm telling you anything new.
Yes, say goodbye to the axe. Say hello to the sword. That rich,
Sooner or later.
primitive long sword.
That had to happen sooner or later.
Yeah, and say hello to the sword. She sells apples. Now I want to deal with Cord. Once and for all. Where is the Alaric sword now? Now we have fighter and the warrior. How are you in one-handed, boys? And two-handed. I'm good with those. Well, at least you can fight. Welcome on board.
If you have a problem with wolves or field raiders, go talk to one of the younger mercenaries. You can come to me when the paladins show up here.
What?
Whenever one of you peasants comes to me, it's always about slaughtering innocent beasts.
I'm not a peasant.
Oh? What is it you want then?
Teach me how to fight.
I only train mercenaries or worthy candidates.
I am worthy.
I want to become a mercenary.
You look more like someone who'd been born to work in the field, boy. Can you wield a weapon then? So, how about one-handed weapons?
I'm not so bad at that.
And two-handed weapons then?
I can handle those.
Well, at least you're not a damn beginner. All right, I'm gonna vote you in. Whatever else you need to know, you can learn from me.
Great, now we can just give Alaric's sword back.
What are the advantages of one-handed or two-handed weapons?
A good question. I see you've given the subject some thought. One-handed weapons are faster, but a little weaker. Two-handers cause more damage, but you can't strike as fast. Also, you need more strength to wield a two-hander. This means additional training. The only way to become really good is to invest a lot of effort.
True.
What should I learn first, one-handed or two-handed combat?
Those two types of arms are rather similar. As soon as you reach the next level with one type of weapon, you automatically learn for the other as well. If, for instance, you're good at fighting with one-handed swords, but still a beginner with two-handed weapons, your two-handed skills will go up as well whenever you train with a one-hander. If you train with one type of weapon only, you'll find the training more exhausting. If you always train both, you'll arrive at the same result with less effort. In the end, the outcome will be the same either way. It's your choice.
Yeah, don't really understand the mechanics.
Teach me how to fight.
I can teach you to use any weapon. Where shall we start?
Two-handed still expensive.
Come back once you've had more experience.
Meaning additional training. Let me equip my beastly sword. Finally. That's that. Who's next on the list? Here is an interesting person. Yeah, this episode is going to be a lot about talking. No music. Let me trigger the music because I'm going insane here without the music. Well. There we go.
You can't rely on that.
What's up?
Since Onar announced he was hiring mercenaries, the court's been overflowing with nothing but rogues. All the rabble who didn't have the guts to come out of the woods before are here now. The bastards really came from everywhere.
The mercenaries came from everywhere?
Most of them came from the penal colony. Another group of mercenaries came from the south, where they were probably hunting orcs. I bet that a few of the bandits from the mountains have shown up as well by now to get a free meal. Huh.
Is it really true?
All the
Yeah.
The
most of them. I bet that.
Yeah, okay.
And that's the truth.
I agree with you completely.
What's new?
The troops from the city don't take away our livestock and harvest anymore.
Yeah, we already heard
I
that.
agree with you completely.
Nothing new. Here is our friend.
I don't know who to believe these days. See that? I get
It will be simple. Let me try. I doubt it. He's dexterous. Managed. Alright.
Doing all right?
Hey, I know you. From the colony. What do you want here?
Want to join.
I've come to join you.
Why not? I've got nothing against it. Anyway, you freed our mine from the guards back then. But don't count on getting along with the others here so easily. A lot of newbies have come along since then, and some of the old mercenaries won't remember you. I almost didn't recognize you. You look rather haggard.
When the barrier fell, I barely got away with my life.
Looks like you got lucky then.
Do you have anything to sell?
Oh, don't ask. Bennett, one of the new guys, takes care of the weapons and armor now. In the colony, I was responsible for Lee's entire weapons store. And then along came a trained smith and pow, I'm out of a job. I desperately need a new job, even if all I do is guard the farms out there. I don't care, just as long as I'm not twiddling my thumbs here anymore.
And? Found a new task yet?
Not so far. Let me know if you have a job for me.
Your chapter will have a job for him.
Have you tried finding a job in town?
In the city? Wild horses couldn't drag me there. Or do you think I would want to work there as a militia soldier? I can just imagine myself in the courtier's uniform, and then that obsession with obedience. Nah, forget it. There may not be anything to do here on the farm, but at least I can do what I want.
True.
Can you teach me anything?
I can teach you a few tricks in handling a bow if you want. I don't have anything better to do right now anyway.
I couldn't handle that business.
Hello there, beautiful mate. I need some apples.
That doesn't surprise me.
Hello, pretty girl.
Just where did you escape from?
The purse annoying me. Let me try and steal that.
I've got no time to change.
Got it.
You really believe this? That's really not my problem.
What's your job here?
I sell the goods that we produce. If you want to buy something, just let me know. But let me warn you, I won't stand for either haggling or stealing, understood?
Well, I already stole your purse, so
Show me your wares.
Show me!
What can I offer you?
Show me! Apples, of course. Ham? Nah.
Has anything significant happened lately?
A few days ago, my father decreed that we're no longer allowed to sell anything in town. So now I'm staying here on the farm and selling my wares to visitors only.
They say you are revolting against the king.
My father has decided that it's time we defended ourselves. The militia never helped us anyway. They only came here to drag off our provisions.
What kind of work is to be had here on the farm?
My father pays money to all the men who help defend the farm. Are you interested? You don't look like someone who has a passion for field labor.
How much does your father pay?
You'd have to negotiate that with him. All I know is that each mercenary here gets paid every day.
Nonsense. We'll pay you once and that's it.
Are there any rules here that I should stick to?
You don't touch anything here that isn't yours. You stay away from the areas that are none of your business. And if you must pick a fight, stick to the mercenaries. If you start a brawl with the farmers, everybody here will be against you.
I see.
It's really true. Know that.
Nobody wants to know.
Who's next? Cypher. Let's see. Do I have enough?
That
What's
was
his
obvious
name?
all along. Don't tell me you didn't know
Yep,
that.
Swampweed. Alright. Let's go talk to
The wrong people.
Enough trouble as it is. That's the first I've heard of it.
How are things? Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
It's possible.
I used to deal in swamp wheat back in the colony. Remember?
I'm no better off myself.
And what are you dealing in now?
Ah, don't ask. I brought a whole package of swamp wheat with me from the mining colony. Many of the mercenaries like a little smoke now and then. I've earned a small fortune on the side. But some bastard stole all the weed from my chest. I'm pretty sure it was that Bodo. He bunks in the same room as me, and he always grins at me like such an idiot.
Telling you anything new. I'd have gone about it differently.
What are you going to do about the thief then?
One of these days, I'll catch him puffing away on my weed. And then, I'll find a quiet spot and teach him a lesson he won't forget. If I knock him down here in the middle of the yard, the other farmers will notice, and I'll pay an arm and a leg.
How come?
Quite simple. We can't rough up the farmers, otherwise Lee makes us pay a heavy fine. That's the way Onar wants it. And the more witnesses there are, the more of a fuss there is. That makes things more expensive. So I'll pull the thing off nice and inconspicuously.
I see.
Show me your wares.
I don't have any swamp weed at the moment. Do you want something else?
There's nothing you can do about it.
I want to join Lee's people.
Lee's people? If Lee keeps on this way, they soon won't be his anymore.
Why?
Lee has always been a quiet one. It was that way in the colony, too. But lately, he's overdoing it. He just wants to sit here and wait until the paladins drop dead from starvation. Silvio thinks we should clean up a bit on the small farms and outside the city. I think that would make for an excellent change. At the moment, most of us are just twiddling our thumbs here. Do you want to join up anyway?
I want to join no matter what.
I want to become one of you no matter what.
You already know that we take a vote on every new recruit.
What are you hinting at?
Well, I haven't had anything to smoke in a long time. Bring me a few swamp weed reefers and you got my vote. You can surely scare some up someplace.
Understood. Been there, done that. Sure.
I never knew that.
Hey! What's new?
We've declared our independence. We're not paying taxes to the city anymore. The king hasn't done anything for us. We've had enough.
I see.
Tell me more about the area.
The big farm here in the east of the valley is Onar's. Sekub's farm lies to the north, and Bangar's farm is on the high plain to the southwest. You can get there from the valley. There's a big stone stairway that leads there.
Simple steal his purse. Let me try. Managed. Nice.
That was obvious all along.
How's it going?
The militia has bullied us long enough. Now that the mercenaries are on our side, they won't dare to just show up here anymore. The king may think he can get away with anything, but we're not going to take it anymore.
Do you really believe that?
Cypher told me somebody stole a package of swamp weed from him.
And?
He thinks you're the one who took it.
Oh, that's why the guy is always gawping at me so stupidly. I've been extra friendly to him lately because he seems to have hit a rough spot. But there was nothing I could do. I'd look at him friendly-like and he'd stare at me like he wanted to kill me.
That's not what I heard.
Give me that weed or else.
Listen, all I've got is this one reefer of weed. Take it and leave me alone. You know that Onar's mercenaries look out for us, right? So don't do anything stupid.
Understood.
I don't believe a word you're saying. Give me the swamp weed.
I don't have it. Honest.
Okay.
In town, they're talking about a peasants' revolt.
Nonsense. We aren't doing anything except defending what we've worked hard for. It's certainly true that the war is being fought on the backs of the peasants. But Onar is no longer prepared to just stand by and watch while the king bleeds us dry.
Can I rest somewhere around here?
Can I rest somewhere around here?
If you're looking for a place to sleep, go to the barn. But don't lie down in a mercenary's bed by mistake. Onar makes sure that they leave us farmers alone. But with strangers who don't belong on the farm, the mercenaries can do whatever they like.
Sounds bad.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Alright, Cypher, got you some swamp weed. Ready to smoke?
I've gone about it differently. Is it really true?
About the swamp weed. Here's a few stalks for you.
Oh, you are my man. You got my vote.
Good. I'll give him the package later. We need to trigger a certain quest.
That's the first I've heard of.
I hate that way.
He doesn't see that.
What if I try to open that chest? Will anybody give a crap? Looks like not. Left, right, Right. Got it. Jarvis. Oh, there is a chest here. Oh my goodness.
Take your paws off
Ah,
that!
son of a bitch.
Exactly what I said.
Alright, I will try to sneak. Well, damn shame, son.
That's...
Shit, the music is gone. Fuck.
It can't go on like this forever. Listen to the
Huge ass chest with so little food. Insane. Is there anything else here? Nothing as far as I can see. Nothing for the taking.
What are you creeping around there for?
You and me need little chat.
The two of us should have a chat.
I wouldn't know about what.
Don't worry, I'll be back for you. It ain't over yet, you hear? Been here, yep. Yep. So, Dari.
What are you smoking there?
Want a toke?
Sure.
Sure.
Not bad, huh?
Where did you get the stuff?
Oh. And he'll smoke another one.
I have my sources.
Do you do anything besides smoke?
Not at the moment.
I want to join the mercenaries. Do you mind?
Who cares?
Cypher told me that someone stole a package of swamp weed from him.
Moranically.
Would you know anything about that?
No.
Where's the package?
Where's the package?
What do I know?
I'll knock it out of you.
Relax, I'm way too stoned to fight with you. Here, first take a big toke.
Where's the package?
What do I know?
Alright, so you don't know. It's time for trashing, bruh. Behind. Let us attack from behind. Yeah, look how many swamp weed he has. I shouldn't even bother looking all over the island just to find 10 reefers for Cypher. This bastard had almost 20. God damn it.
Where's the package?
Okay. I sold it to some bum in town. It was at the harbor. I can't remember what he looked like.
Could it be that you need another thrashing?
Honest, man, I was totally stoned. I don't have the slightest idea what the guy looked like. It was at the harbor near the boat builders. That's all I can remember.
Do you do anything besides smoke?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment.
He really said that. That's not what I heard. He really should.
Well, the package is gone, my bra.
That was no big deal.
I know who took your weed.
Who? Was it that Bodo?
No, one of the mercenaries did it. Dar.
Bastard. Where is he?
Finding him won't help you. He doesn't have the package anymore. He sold it in Corinus.
Where is he?
Behind the kitchen building on the corner.
I'll flatten him.
No. Oh, it's so funny.
That's exactly what I said. He really should have known better.
You poor sucker. You didn't even have any gold on you.
Yeah. Well, it trashed him. Feels any good?
Wait a minute. You really gave Dar what for? Are you feeling better now?
Well, we'll see you next time.
That felt good.
Not to him, I suppose.
The little beggar has no business going through my chest.
I don't want to hear that. That's all just gossip. You don't have to tell me that. I agree with you completely. I wouldn't have done that. You should have known better. The things I could tell you.
Blabbermouth, you told Cypher I took his weed. Like hell will I vote for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do anything besides smoke?
Sometimes I let some vengeful swamp weed junkies beat me up. Not at the moment.
Not at the moment.
Would this package of swamp weed happen to be yours?
Well, I'll be... Where'd you get that?
It's a long story.
Doesn't matter. Really, you're a decent guy. Here, take this as a reward. Have fun with it. First,
thanks.
Let me roll a few.
Generous guy, 200 gold pieces. Nice.
Have you ever tried shroom tobacco?
Sounds interesting. Give it here. All right, here we go.
Have you smoked it yourself or haven't you? Well, I was busy.
Have you ever smoked that stuff yourself?
Well...
Have you or haven't you? I was busy. Man, sweet Robert, don't try it.
Have you or haven't you?
I've been sort of busy.
Oh, shit.
Holy Robert!
Holy Robar!
Nice, too good, don't try it
That
yourself.
stuff is way too harsh. Don't even try it.
Do you do anything besides smoke?
Not at
the moment.
You didn't get that from me. You really should have known better.
Who else interesting to talk to? Let's see, maybe Bennett or something. Let me save. I'm going to pray, then we come back.
No idea. You tell me.
I've got my own opinion about that.
Damn it! What's up?
Till dawn, alright.
Hello, I'm new here.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm not really in the mood for conversation. I'm totally wrecked.
You're awfully busy, huh?
You can say that again. Bennett makes so many weapons that I can hardly keep up with the polishing.
Will be child's play, okay.
Can I buy weapons from you?
I don't have much. We take almost all the swords and axes into Onar's house.
Yeah, he means it.
What about the mercenaries?
Onar hired them to keep the city militia off our backs. But they also guard the farm, the sheep, and us farmers. So don't even think about stealing anything or rummaging around in somebody's chest. They're just waiting for a chance to knock you down.
I see.
What can you tell me about the farm?
This is Onar's farm. That big building is his house. He vacated a wing for the mercenaries. We farmers have had to bunk in the barn ever since. But it's alright with me. It's good that we have people who guard the farm. The kitchen is in the building with the smithy in front. Maybe you'll be lucky and Thekla will have something for you to eat.
Yeah. First need to beat Bulko for that.
What's new?
The troops from the city don't take away our livestock and harvest anymore.
Yeah. Same thing as the males. Let's go pray. Needed to save then, but whatever. Whatever. Music, finally. Need to go to the cave there with the goblins. There's that's nice stuff of bludgeoning. Wait, save before. Maybe there's still some strength left. Yes! Alright, I'll talk with everyone on the farm, then we'll go hunt the goblins. Need to start and join some guild. finally.
What do you want this
time? Let's talk with Bennett. Not at the moment. At least there are music now.
I do not sell any weapons. Khaled does. He's in the house with Onar.
Simple to steal his purse.
What about forging equipment?
What do you need?
Some belts, let me see. Yeah. We don't have neither.
Filthy thief, just you wait!
Ah. No music.
I do not sell any
Fuck
weapons.
it, fine.
Damn it. What's up?
What kinds of weapons do you make?
Plain swords at the moment, not much else. But if I had some magic ore, I could forge weapons that are better than all comparable weapons made from regular old steel. You wouldn't happen to know where to find some around here? Besides in the Valley of Mines, I mean.
No.
No.
Of course not.
Are you with the farmers or the mercenaries?
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I was just curious.
Have you ever seen a farmer who also forges weapons?
No.
Then why do you ask such stupid questions?
I want to join the mercenaries.
Stop blabbering then. Go to Torloff and let him put you to the test.
What about forging equipment?
What do you
Need nothing.
Can you teach me how to forge a sword?
Sure. That'll cost you a bit, though. Let's say 30 gold pieces.
Maybe later.
Maybe later. Teach me how to forge magic ore weapons.
But you don't even know the basics. First you need to learn how to forge a decent sword. Then we'll see.
Understood. Let's talk with Jarvis, his name, yeah? Without music, it's really dull here. Talking with NPCs does not initiate music. Damn it. There are a few skeletons there, blood flies and whatever. Yeah, skeleton goblin. Let me try and kill one. Look at the damage. Woo-wee! You wanted music, you got music. What is that, a fire root? Yeah. Fireweed. How come I missed it? Blind boy, oh my goodness. That was really good damage.
No one really wants to hear that.
What are you doing here in my kitchen?
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
I don't dish out food to tramps. I only feed people who work. And that mercenary riffraff.
Something smells delicious here.
Oh, yes. I know the likes of you. They're swarming all over the place. First, they try to get on your good side, and then when you need them, they're nowhere to be seen.
I need a place to sleep.
Don't even think about sleeping in my kitchen. Go find yourself a place in the barn.
I'm looking for work.
You want to work here on the farm? Only Onar can decide that. The farm is his, and so is the entire valley.
Actually, I was planning to join the mercenaries.
So you're another of those felons from the penal colony? I might have known. Just leave me alone. There's already enough of your kind around here.
What's your problem with the mercenaries?
Ah, those morons really get on my nerves, especially Silvio and his fat buddy Bulco. The two of them have been sitting in their corner for days now, making life miserable for me. The soup's too hot, the meat's too tough, etc. and so forth.
Then why don't you do anything about it?
And what am I to do, Mr. Smarty Pants? Whack them with my rolling pin? I can do that to the farmers, but these lowly bastards just hit back.
Want me to teach the two of them some manners?
You better not try that, honey. As far as I know, Silvio has magic armor. He can't be defeated.
And what about Bulco?
That guy is as strong as an ox. So far, he has flattened anyone who tried to mess with him or Silvio.
Don't worry. I will deal with him. Where is Jarvis? Sleeping? Is he still sleeping? Bulco would be the last because we still need to go help Pepe. And then we will complain about Bulco, more experience, yeah? And then we'll attack him.
Hey, where you think you're going?
To the house, of course.
Onar pays us not to let guys like you in here.
I want to talk to Lee.
What do you want from him?
If you select, I want to join the mercenaries, new fodder, you don't get experience, but if you say you know Lee, you get 20.
He and I go way back.
You're a pal of Lee's? I don't believe a word. But go on in. If he doesn't recognize you, you'll know it. Lee is in the right wing. Don't even think about wandering around anywhere else.
There's this chest, it's very inviting. I will have to wander there, sorry. Now, walking like that, they may see me through the ceiling. They didn't. Left, right, right, left, left. Trash.
That's really not my problem.
If they're looking at me like that and touch the chest,
Damn it! What do you want?
Problem. Mercenary, where's Jarvis?
What's up? Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
It's possible. I was in the colony too.
Right. What do you want?
Want to join you? Risky, nah, it's impossible.
How's the situation?
Right now, we've got real trouble. Two factions are building up amongst us mercenaries. Silvio and his people doubt that Lee is following the right plan.
How come there are two factions?
How come there are two factions?
Most of us came out of the colony with Lee back then, but some of the mercenaries hooked up with us later. They didn't come from the colony, but were farther south fighting the Yorks. Somehow they got wind that Lee needed people. Their leader was Silvio. He agreed that Lee was in charge, but now he's trying to stir up the mercenaries against him and his plan. A lot of Lee's people don't think that it's a big problem, but I know guys like Silvio. He'll go to extremes to realize his ideas.
Do you know what Lee's intentions are?
Lee wants us to wait and starve the paladins in the city. He is planning to get us all away from the island, and Enos knows I've got nothing against getting away from here. I don't really know how he's planning to go about it, but I trust him. He's led us well so far.
Do you know what Silvio is planning?
Silvio found out that some of the paladins have moved out to the old colony. He says the rest of the paladins wouldn't dare to attack us here and wants to take advantage of the situation. Plunder the small farms, waylay the militia patrols outside the city, hold up travelers, things like that. But Lee thinks that would be the worst thing we could do in our situation.
Well, yes.
I want to become a mercenary.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Why?
Where's the problem?
Well, I either have to vote for you or against you. And in the situation we're in, I'll only vote for you if I can be sure that you're on Lee's side.
So what should I do?
Simple. Beat up a few of Silvio's boys. That way both sides will know exactly where you stand. And if you stick to the rules for a duel, you'll even win the respect of the others.
What are the rules for a duel?
Go to Torloff and let him explain it if you're interested. Just so we understand each other. I don't care if you stick to the rules or not. Just as long as the boys wind up out cold in the mud.
Alright.
Which of the mercenaries are Silvio's men?
There are 6 men. First of all, Silvio himself and his right-hand man, Bulco. Then there's Rod, Sentenza, Fester, and Raoul. The rest of the people are either neutral or on Lee's side.
I see.
How many of Silvio's people should I defeat?
If you knock 3 of them to the ground, then you've proven which side you're on. Whom you choose is your business. Just one little hint. This isn't about proving your courage. Don't go up against Silvio himself. He'll make mincemeat out of you.
That's it. I always go for the 5 because it's more experience, more respect, etc. etc. Because I know I can finish them, because I feel strong. Just court sleeps. They all look at me, I want the chests. I know it's a crap inside, but see, a little bit helps.
How's it going?
Go on in if you want, but don't babble at me.
Don't babble at me.
What do you want from me?
Grumpy.
Can you help me improve my abilities?
I could show you how to use your strength better in close combat. A lot of fighters are very weak because they don't have the technique to use their strength properly. The same is true for dexterity and ranged weapons.
7 o'clock.
I want to improve my abilities.
They're still sleeping. Maybe there is a way for me to steal something. I forgot about that. Well, there's a chest and he's overlooking that chest. What a prick. Yeah, he's looking at me. Yeah. Another time.
What are the rules for a duel?
Quite simple. Both opponents have to have the opportunity to draw their weapons before the first blow. You can't just go and belt one of the men without warning. There has to be some sort of spoken challenge, an insult, or another reason to fight. None of the other men will interfere in a fight like that, unless one of the 2 gets killed in the duel.
I want to join the mercenaries.
Oh, and why do you think I should be in favor of you being accepted here?
Put me to the test.
Did Lee send you to me?
No.
Then what are you blathering at me for?
Alright. Did Lee wake up? Because I want to go there and steal some things. The chest.
What's up?
What's up?
Take your paws off that.
Through the walls, of course. Looks like we have to sneak over there in order to take it. What about here? Can I take it too? Music is gone. I was afraid of that. In Frail of Knast.
What are you up to? What's all this creeping about?
Oh my goodness, that was so hilarious. I was just want to stealthily go there.
Hey, you! What are you creeping around there for?
I'm trying to steal this chest on the left side and just bump into him. That was freaking hilarious. He got me right hot-headed. Oh my god.
Beliar himself was after him.
You listened to the wrong people.
But he knew that all
Who's
along.
running there?
All that matters is strength.
Broken. Wow. On the first try. Nice weapons. And some gold. I like it.
That's not what I heard.
Everything fine with you?
If it's something important, go talk to Lee. Otherwise, leave me alone.
That's the first I've heard of it.
What interesting fella.